Patrick Bet-David is a serial entrepreneur, public speaker, Army veteran, and podcaster. He is the #1 Wall Street Journal best-selling author of Your Next 5 Moves and Choose Your Enemies Wisely, and he is an expert on Iranian matters.
What would you say are the two things tyrants running a country fear? What are the two things? First thing they fear is you and I having guns to protect ourselves. The second thing they fear is you and I having a megaphone to express ourselves. Now, I want you to think about this.
APB News caught up with Patrick to get his take on what could happen to Iran next.
So when it comes down to Iran, my biggest thing is to see if it's going to be an important issue for the president or not. We're not going to know. When I had him on the podcast, I asked him the question about it. He says, we have so many things we're dealing with internally. We are trying to solve so many problems in America. Like, we're going to see what's going to happen with Iran. So I don't know where it's at in his top 5, 10, 15, 20 list. I do know that if he puts on the sanctions and the pressures, eventually some's got to give. So if he pushes the pressure, Iran's going to break, and then we'll see what happens from there.
What's going to happen to Iran with you by the end of your administration?
I'm not asking
I would like to see Iran be very successful. The only thing is they can't have a nuclear weapon.
Are you okay with the same administration and way of governing stays, or would you like to see it go back to the 70s when Shah's was running it and Iran was one of the top 3 countries in tourism?
Yeah, we can't get totally involved in all. You know, I mean, we can't run ourselves. Let's face it.
Sure.
Patrick, we can't run ourselves.
You put sanctions, that's going to, they don't have, the people are going to turn and flip on them.
They wanted to make a deal. I'm not looking to hurt Iran. They wanted to make a deal. You have to understand, I didn't want much. All I wanted is you can never have a nuclear weapon. I didn't want much. I wanted Iran to be very successful. I just don't want them to have a nuclear weapon.
Right.
I trust his negotiation abilities in any room with anybody. So I trust he's going to do the right thing.